Seekers, welcome to Man's Life. You're new here. Blah, 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 blah. Thumbs up, subscribe. If you'd like to become a member, a link's in the description. Hi guys, welcome to Saturday. People just popping off on a Friday night gives you content for a Saturday. Oh my. You know what's funny? Here's what I find funny. When people say things about reaction channels. Yet, they're just being mean. They're just saying, and then they go pop off about people. They go and pop off about other people. I'm like, aren't you doing the same thing? See, now, with my reactions, I try to keep it to just the content, right? We always try to put the pieces together, find the nugget, because I gotta be honest, I don't give a shit how people live their life. But I feel like when there's a mystery involved, we need to solve it. Or if somebody's lying and conning and grifting, we gotta figure out why. Most of it's because they just don't want to work and they think the internet owes them money for watching them. Oh my God. And I love the ones that say, you're just looking for drama. Duh. We're bored. We're bored. Oh, and I like when they say, people doing better than others don't go for people. What? What do you mean? What does doing better in life have to do with pointing out the obvious or trying to investigate the mystery? Right? Hi, Bebop. Well, hello, everyone in the chat. Cindy Lou Who, Not a Flower Power. Melinda, I've missed you. Thunder 420, Cindy Lou, Courtney. So yeah, they're just trying to get you to shut up, right? Or, because they'll never mention your channel. Because if they mention your channel, people will go over there and watch it. So it's always like, put it all in a bundle. When all of us reaction channels are not the same. Some people are emotionally invested. Like they really hate somebody. Well, good for you. I don't hate strangers on the internet. That would be weird. No. But like I watch interrogations, I watch murder mysteries, I watch court cases, and I like the puzzle. I like the puzzle. Chantal's a puzzle right now. Foodie Beauty is a puzzle. But I found some nuggets, people. And we already know what Shani and Rev are up to. Trying to be significant on all social media. That girl, Shani, sat on that bed in that motel room all day yesterday and tweeted nonstop trying to get attention. Right? And we see that. Their YouTube channels were taken down. So they spend all their time on social media trying to get their name back out there. Trying to get people to talk about them. Trying to bait people to talk about them by picking fights or putting people down. It ain't working. Nobody cares. You're gone. Your YouTube career's over. Move along. Move on. But it was by the choices they made, right? Shani and Rev made some bad choices. They said the N-word. They abused the children in front of an audience in the car. And that wasn't the first time. That wasn't the first time, because I remember when they first got to Pennsylvania, and Shani's all, will you go to Dunkin' Donuts and get me some donuts? And then she was like, William, do you want some donuts? And you can hear Rev in the background, does he really need some? Like, he didn't want to buy anything for that kid. Not an orange juice, nothing. Because Rev was always jealous of those boys and their attention for Shani. Because he's a freaking man-child. So he's always been a jerk to those kids. So screw her, screw him, and I'm glad the kids have been taken away and they're living their best life. See, it's people like this, they get on the YouTubes and they're the most vile. But they love to accuse other people of being hateful and vile when they're the most hateful and vile. So there's that. I love that. How cute. Yeah, it's called 15 Minutes of Fame. Well, they just want people to talk about them. So people will go look for them, or people will, whatever, give them money. It's such a ridiculous game, and it's so transparent. But to some of these people, they don't even see how transparent it is. They'll do anything to get attention. Yes, he's definitely replacing his mother with a mother figure, Shani. How gross is that, Shani? You lay down with your, I don't know, new son. You're gross. The whole thing's gross. Hi, Tally girl. Rev told G-Man he would rather the kids not be around. Exactly. And look what their life turned into. They could have went out and worked double time with no kids to raise. They could have went out and proved that they can grow into their 40s as an adult. But they don't. They refuse to work. People keep sending sub sandwiches, which is fine. Feed them. But just don't send them drug money. That's all I said. Feed them. I'm not all about watching a human being starve to death. No way. That's gross. And it's wrong. They've wasted every opportunity. And they're getting their universe. The universe is coming back and giving them what they put into it. So anyway, today's all about Foodie Beauty. So, Foodie Beauty, we're trying to figure out this mystery. Everybody's speculating, which I believe she is catfishing herself. I'm beginning to put these pieces together, that she's catfishing herself. And I'm going to show you why I think that she's created some sort of her own reality show. Kind of like 90 Day Fiancé. Seriously. Because I've been watching some stuff. I've been putting things together. I've been watching reaction channels and making it about the content. Not whether she's obese and laying in bed eating cake. I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? Blow up. There's your glow up. It's a blow up. Whatever. I don't care. I don't care. In the end, you're the one that has to deal with your health. Right? Yeah, so anything's possible. So we're just going to speculate some possibilities. Are you starting to think it's a line of bullshit? Me too, because let me tell you one thing about Foodie Beauty. She always gives herself away and doesn't even realize she does it. She doesn't even realize she does it. Or she is doing it on purpose because, in my mind, possibly she is meeting up with Nader. And maybe Nader and Didi, listen, he hasn't been on his channel in a long time. Maybe they had to move. Maybe that's why they did that super cleanup of the condo. Maybe she had to sell it. Maybe she's broke. Right? I don't know if her mother signed over the condo to her. I don't know. All I'm saying is they did this behind the furniture, every nook and cranny, all the cupboards, all the cabinet, cleanup. Right? So that was weird. This was, right before, maybe 4 weeks before they stayed off Nader's channel. Maybe he had to move back to Gatineau because of all his court stuff and his lawyer and who knows. And maybe if they went live, we'd know exactly where they are. Possibly the trap house. Who knows? All I know is something, no. Hold on. Talking too fast. Anyway, plus I've had a scratchy throat all day. And that's because we went from 30 degrees to 75 today. So I'm going to pay for it. You think there's multiple things going on? Yeah. Well, it could be Nader. And let's look at some of these nuggets. I got to show you some of these nuggets. All right. So lights. I ain't even talking about my own life today, girl. Because this got me all sideways. So she did a quick bees on the 18th. So that was, 4 days ago. No, I don't think Salah's her, but I'll tell you who I think it is. Okay, so she went for a quick bees. Now remember, she hates sugar, but she's about to drink this big sugar drink and eat a freaking Danish. But that's that. We don't, you know what? Lies, and more lies. Whatever. Okay, so I put it out. I'm not playing your whole content, Foodie Beauty. I am going to break it up for a commentary. Get your notebook. Yeah. Exactly. All right, so let's work together because I'm not the know-it-all. I'm just starting to see some things that seem really odd to me besides those fingernails. Okay, let's do this. So at the 14-minute mark, here, this was, she went to, you know, she had to go live. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, yeah, it's probably sugar-free. You're right. You're right. Talking, yes. This is very familiar. If you notice, she's got on her glitter eyeshadow. She's supposed to be modest. So here we go.
They're like regular cream or sweet cream, and I'm like, sweet cream.
Of course, because you hate sugar.
That's why
That's the other thing. Thank you, Katie J. One thing you need to notice right now. She is really happy. She is so excited, just like she was when she would go see Nader, right? She would get so excited, nothing could piss her off. She just was so happy. Now we know Salah lives in Kuwait. So why the hell would she be this excited? We already know when she can't physically touch somebody she's in love with, she gets crabby. She gets like, I need a Snickers crabby. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's keep going.
Or soap and other Arab scents. Really?
There we go. Some more sugar. Yes, thank you, Awat. I think she gets off on sneaking around. So that's another nugget in this stream. She's way too happy and excited. That's why she went live. She just wanted us to think, oh, okay, yeah, let's keep going.
She's Danish.
I think Dee Dee is Aisha. I'm just saying.
Okay, let's drive to the long road.
Taking a drive down the long road, people. You know the long road. The long road takes you to Gatineau, right? And sometimes she'll go that way to shop and all that stuff.
First, I'm listening to music.
Okay, we're not going to listen to your music while you dance. And so excited, because who knows, she was dancing. Dee, 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 dee. She's taking the long road. All right, so we're going to go all the way down the long road. Now, let me tell you something. Let me show you something. Okay, we're going to go to 23. Hold on. Okay, we're going to go right here.
Verify.
Here we go. She's pulling in
When
somewhere.
I say that, I'm not referring to a certain situation. That one is different.
The future of connectivity.
God. I gotta get premium. I hate this.
Well, I mean, there's still some nice trees. I mean, we can just walk up and down this little path for a bit.
Okay, so she's pulling over so she can walk for a bit. Okay, hold on.
I don't know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What if...
There's the outhouse. The infamous outhouse. Where every time she went to Nader's and back, she stopped at the outhouse. And she would film herself running in the outhouse, running back out, blah, blah, blah. Right? Okay. We're going to take a walk.
Okay, what?
Now, if you've noticed, here's another thing. Here's another thing. Remember, you got to put these things together. Here's another thing. She abruptly stopped ever mentioning Nader again. Period. I mean, just abruptly. Yeah, you got to put these things together because she always tells on herself.
What about here?
Right by the outhouse, okay.
Oh, I don't want to park beside somebody and, like, bug them. They're probably relaxing. Let me park right beside the outhouse.
Look at that. Yeah, right there by the outhouse.
That's my favorite.
And then she sits here.
What would you ask if you had just one question?
She's so happy. And remember, her songs always give shit away. What would you ask if you had one question? Are you meeting Nader? Are you meeting Nader and Dee Dee? Or are you on your way and you don't want to have people see you drive the whole way?
Play Shick Shack Shock.
Of course she's obsessed with Nader. She drove down the long road, parked by the outhouse. She has abruptly quit talking about him, period. No abuse, nothing. No anger, no frustration. She's changed this whole to a submissive, almost like she's going to be a part of a haram. Nader loves harams. No, this isn't where Nader cooked outside the grill. That was at a hotel. Anyway, what if Nader has been replaced with another man? Okay. Listen, here's the thing with Chantal. Chantal doesn't change herself for anybody. Right? And that was her downfall when she was with Nader. She wouldn't change to fit the haram, the submissive, right? She did kiss his feet once in atonement for her behavior. She slept on the floor on a mattress like a dog. Like, we know she did that stuff for Nader, but it wasn't enough. And why would she just automatically stop talking about Nader and just meet some guy on the internet? Yes, I know Pete said it's a house, not a mansion. We all know that. It's like a 3-bedroom house. Anyway, if they even move into it. We know it's not in Montreal. Could be in Gatineau. It could be in Gatineau. This could be all part of the new thing. But one of the things she would have to do she would probably have to be submissive. She would have to take on a role. I don't know, but there's just some weird stuff going on, and I'll show you more. But anyway, she sits in front of this outhouse. So she arrived early, right? She doesn't take a walk. So that was a lie. She pretended like she parked here just so she could take a walk because the outhouse is her favorite place, which is weird. Which is weird because if Sulla knows anything about Chantal and Nader, she took the long road and she went to the outhouse. Okay, so she just sits here and talks and talks.
Oh, okay, maybe next time.
And eats. Of course she eats. Blah, 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 blah. Then around the 59:50, right before she logs off, she looks over ahead or to the side, I don't remember, and then she had to go. So why would she have to go?
No, Turkish coffee. Don't leave us. Are you Turkish coffee? You seem to know a lot about like the Arab world and different stuff. Don't leave us. I'll be back. You guys know I will. I can't stay away from you guys for too long. Thanks for beezing and giving me time.
So why did she have to log off? Why did she have to log off? That is so bizarre. I mean, why did she even go live? Because she was so excited and she just had to talk to somebody, right? I mean, this is how she acted every time she was going to see Nader, and she lied to us and said she wasn't seeing Nader, right? You remember that? But she would act like this every single time. I mean, really. And if she's on the phone FaceTiming her man all day long, what's this all about? She's trying to create a story arc, right? But things aren't adding up. So then, we're going to go to Troll Detective because I found this interesting too. Let me get it rebooted. Yeah, she does lie about everything. Most addicts do. You know how to know? You know how to know if an addict's lying? They're talking. Speaking of which, I had a conversation with one this morning, and I'm like, man, You must really think I just got dropped from the sky today. I love when people tell you that they're a recovering alcoholic, and then things aren't adding up. Like one day they wake up, right? You see them, and the whole side of their face is all bruised, and the side of their eye, everything's swollen. And then they make up some cockamamie bullshit story of how they were walking down the road, and then they lost their balance when they went back. I'm like, huh? Most people don't fall on their face when they take the wrong step back, right? That's like weird. But then keep, and you're like, yeah. No, what probably happened was you were stinking ass drunk, even though you're supposed to be sober. You were walking up your stairs to your bedroom, slipped, hit your face on the side of the staircase because it's wood. Better story. Think that out before somebody asks you next time. How about that? Anyway, so we're going to go to Troll Detective now. So this was last night. She fired up alive, laying in her bed, right? Laying in her bed eating cake. What a glow up. Anyway, so I got questions. I got to see if this part's in here. By the way, I think it is, so we'll see. If not, we'll talk about it. Okay, so get a load of this.
I haven't been sleeping very well.
So she says, of course she's in the dark because she don't want you to see she's high as fuck eating cake in her bed. Because she's just tired. Yawn, because I haven't been getting much sleep. Okay, whatever, Chantal. Maybe if you didn't take naps all day while you're laid out in the bed watching Netflix, right? And then you would be able to sleep 8 hours at night, especially if you got up and did some shit. Like maybe pack, maybe get your clothes clean, maybe start organizing what you're going to get rid of. Like, that kind of stupid shit. Instead of laying in bed, following social media all frickin' day, she's on her community post with her fat little thumbs, typing out stupid shit like, I'm going to be radio silent, so if anybody sees me in chat, you'll know it's a fake Chantal. Hey, Foodie Beauty. Foodie Beauty. News alert. We can click on your little icon, down here, the little icon, and it'll take us straight to your channel. So that was cute. So anyway, what does she do? She spends all day updating her community post, going in people's chats, because her life is YouTube. So if you believe for a second that she's tanking her channel I'm going to guarantee you, if she was dating Nader, he made her get rid of a bunch of shit that was on her channel. She has to earn her place in the haram. She probably has to wear a hijab. And she probably has to shut her mouth. She probably has to stay off live streaming. Blah, blah, blah. So nothing would surprise me. This would be her punishment as a submissive. And trust me, she'll do anything for Nader. I find it hard to believe she would do anything for a stranger. So we'll see. But anyway, she's laying in bed eating chocolate cake. Right? Now, Salah is going to enter the chat. And here's where it gets interesting.
Am I making an Amazon wish list? Do you think I should? Because, I could make a wedding.
Okay, Chantal, first of all, if your beezers are this stupid, to tell you to make a wedding Amazon wish list when you're moving into a fully furnished home, which probably belongs to one of your relatives, and you probably ain't getting charged shit, right? Giving you a break for the winter, right? So you can revamp your whole channel or whatever bullshit you're doing. It's probably a family member's. She's only going to vlog in the bedroom, so that tells you, you'll know it's a family member's or something stupid. A friend, who knows? Anyway, where was I? Oh, so an Amazon wish list? Where's that stuff going to go? So are you going to go live in Kuwait? How are you going to get it to Kuwait? Huh? So if you order shit on Amazon, you're going to sit on all these boxes of stuff? No, this is bullshit. This is talk. It's nighttime talk.
Wish list if you want.
Let's just say adding to the story to try to make it more credible. And only the Beezers are buying this bullshit.
You want to get me a wedding gift? Then I can. No, I'm not high.
And another thing, she changed her Instagram. She changed her name to Chantal El Rafe. Right? Yeah, and Nads probably needs new stuff for his new place. Exactly. Anyway, so she changed her name to his last name. Do you find that that would be upsetting to Salah's family? It would be disrespectful to Salah. That's something a teenager does. You know, when they write their name over and over with the last name of the crush they have. See, that would be insulting. That would be, you don't, no. So right there was another stupid teenage move.
I know, I want to be in the dark. I have not met him in person yet, no. Goodbye, Chantal Stalker. Okay. So the number one reason I wanted to come live now won't be for very long because, like I said, I'm really tired.
So people want Salah to collab with her on a live stream as a couple. And he won't do it. She keeps making excuses. You know what I'm saying? She keeps making excuses. She won't even play his voice on voicemail like she used to do Nader. She won't even play his voice on voicemail. So people know that they're really together and shit like that, right? So the best she can do, after these questions, by the way, which is kind of weird, you'll see.
Really tired. I just really missed some of you beezers, man. I need some light to see what cake I'm eating. Some days I eat healthy, some days I don't. I know that you guys are probably seeing my manic community posts, but here's the thing. I don't want to address a specific hater, but I want to say, okay.
Yeah, you hate reaction channels, Chantal, but here you are gonna react to a reaction channel, and you're gonna go personal on this girl. You're gonna go personal on her. At her kids, which is always your go-to. Always your go-to is to go at people's kids. Oh my gosh, welcome to the Seeker family, Chubby Cherub. Everybody, welcome Chubby Cherub to the Seeker family. You will be getting some members only private life content this weekend. I'm so excited. I'm going to make the videos though, and then I'll upload them. Hi, Rebecca, not a Becky. Oh my God, love you. All right, so here we go. Let's let her just keep babbling on, because she did go on a community page crazy rant yesterday, because she's got to put people down. This is who she is. She will never be submissive to the internet or women, but she'll be submissive to a man. That's cute, Chantal.
Yeah, I have something to tell you.
Because we know inside you're just a miserable, angry bitch.
Wait, no, I don't remember. I always think I'm zooted.
You are zooted.
You think I'm on everything under the...
I don't think you're on crack, but I definitely think you're high as fuck. Per usual.
My eyes are...
And I'm going to tell you something right now. Nader doesn't give a shit. If she eats on camera, he don't care. He don't care if she's high. He don't give a shit about any of that. So if Salah had a problem with all that stuff, she wouldn't be doing it. She would not be doing it if this guy was for real. I think she's catfishing herself. Let me just put it out there.
Alert. They're not hamburger-eyed at all, so I'm honestly, I have a bad headache. I went to a clinic today to get a lot of different things done. My medication sorted and everything.
Thank you for subscribing, Marianne. Welcome.
You know, because if you're going to be traveling around the world,
you aren't traveling. You ain't going anywhere. You might actually, I got to give you this, but I don't know how, with blood, the possibility of blood clots in the lungs and shit at your weight, I don't even understand how you could be on an airplane and going through airports for 14 hours. You could barely handle one airport, or two airports going to Cuba. For real, for real. So, whatever. Carry on.
Take Advil. It's getting cold, so my nose is. Hold on. It's a little bit leaky. Give me a minute, guys. Okay, I'm sorry for the crappy quality of live stream and in the dark and everything, but I just think it's.
Oh, thank you, What, for bringing Marion over. Thank you.
Best for me right now. Oh, I'm so tired. Goodbye. I'm just blocking people, sorry. I'm just like grossed out how hateful people are online. It's
MFW called you a chubby cherub, so you thought you'd change your name. Well, she likes the name call. She likes it. I watched her last night, the whole hot tub thing, and she got like, she's trying to whistle in FFG. She's got Real Stream News CJ, people, or I don't know. I went over to Twitter and I didn't see anything about it. I thought the Twitter was blowing up with her calling him a drug addict, but I went over there and I didn't see anything. So I don't know. I just, you know what? I just watch all of it. It's a show to me. Yeah, it's just a show to me. All of it's just a show. And some of these people are able to create characters just so they can get the views. I don't even know. I mean, I couldn't even imagine spending that much time doing that shit. I don't even care. You know what I'm saying? Like, I live a real fucking life. Yeah, she's back on YouTube, yes. Pink Lady Luck said it's sad. She's vulnerable for multiple health risk complications due to obesity. I wouldn't be surprised if her heart's... her heart is enlarged. She already said it. So the problem with Foodie Beauty is she just... I don't know. I guess she's a skinny legend in her own mind, but I worry about a 14-hour flight. Like, I would worry about a 14-hour flight at my age, and I'm not even obese, but, there's pressure on all those flights. And, I mean, if you go and look at, they don't even want to put out how many people have gotten off, a flight and through a blood clot. Like, that happened to a friend of ours' mom from Florida, and she was healthy. She was, on your normal medications for her age. And she got off the flight, got in the car, and as they were driving home, she slumped over in the seat, and it was lights out. And it was a blood clot. There was pressure, and she walked around the flight. She did everything she was supposed to. And it was only a 2-hour flight. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm sorry. I wouldn't be taking those chances. Holy hell.
It's like just so disheartening and weird.
Did you notice the new okay, so did you notice the new really long flights? Look, like, let's say you're flying from Florida to Hawaii. You get to fly on those flights that your legs are stretched out. It's kind of like your own Chase lounge chair that you can actually lay down and sleep and whatever. So maybe they have that. Like, maybe the Emirates have those flights where your legs aren't sitting below you, they're stretched out, because that's the problem, is sitting in that position and the blood pooling down to the bottom of your legs. So yeah, I don't know, but I know that, if you take a flight from Florida to Hawaii, you got 2 blood clot disorders that can cause blood clots. Oh my God, Marion. Yeah, she can't afford Emirates, but she probably could. But if he's paying for it and he's wealthy, remember, she doesn't have to pay for a thing. He should get her on the Emirates flight where she gets her own, it's like a stretched out lounge chair bed. And you get your own TV, you get your own shit. No, sometimes the blood thinners don't even help. It's about the pressure. For real. For real.
People are so invasive in a weird, disturbing manner. Okay, goodbye, Tessa. You're friggin' annoying. Like, grow up, then maybe resume your membership.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna see. She's in one of those moods where she pretends like she hates people talking about her, which is bullshit. She loves when people talk about her. So this is all BS. This is just for content because she knows people love when she goes off on people and she blocks them and then unblocks them. It's just stupid. In this country, you need to have blood clots to get meds. Oh, wow, you're in the UK? Okay. She won't get the okay to go on another plane with an enlarged heart, right? And a fatty liver, right? Yeah, she could have a heart attack in the air. So let's see when she does it. Hold on. I don't remember what she was pretending right here.
On FaceTime Stella daily for hours. Like, you don't know a thing. You don't know what goes on.
But here's the thing with you, Foodie Beauty. If you FaceTime him for hours and hours and hours, I have a question. Why wouldn't you want to prove it to people? I mean, we've seen his face on his videos. So what would be, I mean, you already put out all his information, his name, his channel name. So he shows up in your chat under that channel. He's not posted anything in a year. You can easily copy somebody's channel. I mean, people, they do it all the time. They create a clone. So you can easily do that. But just, you make the name. You just make it your name. Anyway, so my question is, why wouldn't you just show you guys FaceTiming together as a couple? You guys don't know anything. You've told us everything. You told us where he lives. You've showed us his YouTube channel. They've seen his Facebook page, his Tinder. They know everything. So why wouldn't you just have a couple's stream together while he's on FaceTime with you? Just a quick, he says hi to everybody. This is my queen. And then all the speculation ends. Because you love this. You absolutely love this. You want people to talk about you and speculate. There's a rumor that she bought his YouTube channel. Who knows? I don't know. She hasn't bought a ticket yet, Pink Lady Luck.
This woman and her daughter are insane. They've been stalking me forever.
I would not be surprised. And I'm going to show you why. Let's move on. So at some point, oh, here we go. Sulla comes into the chat. Now, this is important. Everyone pay attention to what I'm about to say. In fact, don't even look at her. I want you to pay attention to what I'm going to say right now. So, right before Sulla came into her live chat, Pete's came in her room, and for the first time in the history of Foodie Beauty, well, second time, she muted, put her hand over the camera, and had a conversation with Pete. Then she came back on, and she was laughing, and people said, "What's so funny?" And she said, "Oh, Pete was just making me laugh." Since when? Anyway, so then, out of nowhere, Sulla shows up in the chat. Right after that. So let's pay attention to what Sulla said. First of all, Sulla does not like her number one fan, Sofa King. Listen, we've had Sofa King in our chat before. We've had plain cheeseburgers in our chat before. So, okay, here we go, and I'm going to be pausing it so we can read it.
My voice gets raspy. I'm sorry. What was that?
You're high. Your eyes are bloodshot. The dark light doesn't do you any justice. So here's the first thing. Hi, Beezers. Hi, Beezers. Okay. All right, Sulla. Okay, Sulla. And the funny part is, if you go look at his YouTube channel, which I didn't click on this because I wasn't in there. Yeah, who's playing Sulla? Let's just continue on with this. But anyway, his channel is Salah El Satan, right? Unless it's been changed. But whatever, let's continue on. Hey, what said? Nah, it's not Pete's. I think it's the guy. I think the guys exist, but an Foodie Beauty pal of Nads or Foodie. Well, we don't know. That's why we speculate.
Oh, Salah. I saw.
You see these emojis? Okay. Yeah, definitely she was high. I can't look at the laughy face. Can't wait to kidnap you, OMG. All right, we'll continue on. Pay attention to his chat.
Caesars.
Ladies and gentlemen, comma, I represent to you my future sweetie wife, Chantal, with a heart. Come on. Listen, Nader has been in Canada for over a decade. And not only can he not speak perfect English, because if you've ever learned another language, like I learned German, right? When I was in high school, it took 2 years of German. I love German, right? Sprechen Sie Deutsch. Anyway, you can never perfect. The hardest language in the world is English. You think it's Dee Dee? Okay. God dang, sweetie. Okay, so if you're a foreigner, first of all, you will never perfect the English language. It's impossible. Even after 11 years, Nader cannot perfect the English language. He does it in words. They're choppy. Like, he'll say things like, he can't do specific English. How do I put that? Like, distinct. Definitely cannot go and use words like represent and the future. So this is, and use punctuation in the meantime. Of course, the punctuation isn't right. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, you could have done the colon. Then you could have done, I represent to you. And then my future sweetie wife. Then Chantal would be, I represent to you, Chantal, in, you know what I mean, in the comma, encapsulated in commas. And then there you go. And then a comma. But this right here would never be Nader. As a foreigner, he would never be able to type that out. And he's been in Canada for 11 years. So a man in Kuwait, I'm going to go look at Salah's, or I'll look at barbecue chicken when we're done. But anyway, this guy could be a friend of Nader's, and this could be all a game. But definitely, this person typing is not a foreigner in another country. I'm sorry. They're not. No way.
A handsome man. So.
You are such a nice Beezers. Chantal always talks to me about you all. You? You would learn that? In a foreign country, you would learn to use you instead of YOU? This screams somebody younger. Hope you all doing great. That's going to be a foreigner using English? That's ridiculous.
Handsome. School girl. Yeah, he's so fake.
And you did an @ and a thumbs up. Don't worry, I will. That he was responding to basic. Okay. That's weird. You knew to do the @ You know how many people on YouTube don't even know how to do the @ to highlight the name so they catch it? Because it'll only highlight for the person you're adding. Like May Bella always @ Shelly. That's not my YouTube name, so it will never highlight. You have to do @ No Madness Life, and it has to be spelt exactly the way my channel is.
He's so fake. Mahaba Alan.
So how hard would it be to look up words and tell you what they mean? All you got to do is type it in Arabic like this, type it in Arabic, and people can click translate. See, this was ridiculous. His fluent language is Arabic, but, or, you know, Dari or Farsi, but he speaks perfect written English? Come on.
What salad? Yes.
Nice to meet you all, guys. God bless.
I need to kidnap you. They think you're fake, Salah. That you're gonna kidnap me, but I want to be kidnapped. Come on.
Good answer, Coffee. That was another Beezer by the name of Turkish Coffee.
Salah. I don't want any drama and no questioning. Can't wait for you to kidnap me, Salah.
At Leo Queen. No.
No questioning.
Yeah, why would he say God bless? So he's got a problem. This person has a problem with Sofa King, and he tries to block Sofa King. It is so sus. Yes.
Answering questions at this time.
So, and I love basic. Don't ask questions. Jamie says, I don't know much Arabic. It sounds like they're pissed at me when they're saying nice things.
Ladies and gentlemen, I represent.
What did they say to... Okay, never
My future sweetie wife, Chantal. Oh my God.
Okay, and we know Aisha showed up very soon after the hijab went on. All of a sudden, Aisha came out of nowhere. Oh, and just toots Foodie Beauty's horn. Encourages her and all this stuff. Telling her, you know, that she's, you know, Islamic and that the hijab is not... It's not insulting, blah, blah, blah. Always the devil's advocate to the haters.
There you go.
You deserve happiness. You've been through a lot. It's your turn to be happy. Really? Aisha? That's not what I meant, Holly and Hal. She said, I don't think him being foreign really proves he can't use English colloquialism. No, that's not what I'm saying. You have to understand what I'm saying. I could take German for 5 years and I still will not roll off my tongue. And the German language is very specific, right? How you use consonants and how you use vowels. It's very, very, very specific, right? And adjectives and verbs are very specific. The English language is the hardest language in the world for somebody to be able to speak it without it being, to speak it fluently, where you can add slang. It's hard enough to learn the English language. We have, there, and there. You know what I'm saying? It's hard enough to speak it. But to be able to speak it in a way that you have been here your whole life. Do you see what I'm saying? That's what I mean.
People are
fluently.
She put you up to that.
Mitch says, hi, new sub here. I've lived in France 22 years. I'm pretty fluent speaking wise, but my written French is crap. Exactly.
Oh, I love you so.
What are they saying to Sofa King? Salah, have you done a long distance relationship before? That's what Sofa King says.
Not freaking much. So much, you know it. So before I come, please get a whole bunch of jars of pickles in the fridge. Thank you.
God, it goes so quick. Salah, but you were on Tinder for a long distance, weren't you? Yes. Salah set his Tinder to Canada. So he either wants to come to Canada or somebody created the account with pictures from the internet. It's called catfishing. Remember? It's been on Dr. Phil. How many times? They use people's pictures from the internet. You'd have to do a reverse photo image, blah, blah, blah. It could be a friend of Nader's. The account was created a year ago, and then the person just never did it again, or they don't exist anymore. Nobody knows, but it is a thing.
No.
Team Psych Ward said, I totally agree at No Madness Life. I do not believe that this is the real Salah. There's a video of Salah talking about a game he likes to play and he speaks no English. Thank you! We're going to play that too.
You are such a nice Beezers, Chantal. Always.
And that was an old video. If that's the one you're talking about, that was an old video. There was an old video put up from his channel. I'm going to see if he went live, but I don't know if he did.
About you. Hope you're all doing great. Thank you, Salah. So we're terrible. Yeah,
Coffee, my favorite food, especially with rice and meat.
sometimes we
See, or fish. Okay. That was pretty.
they bees too hard.
And Sofa King said, Salah, why'd you choose Canada on Tinder? Why choose long distance? Now, after this, Salah tries to block Sofa King.
In the end, we've been beezing a lot for many years. Masa al-khair means good night, right?
That's why I said, if she's not meeting Nader, right? If she's not meeting Nader anywhere, and they're putting on this whole show, so you quit questioning where Nader is, because Nader has not been on his channel. After him and Didi did a full condo clean, it was like, they only made like 3 more live streams before all of a sudden he went to dark, right? So maybe he had to go back to Gatineau because of all this court shit, right? Maybe he can't be in Montreal because of all his court stuff. Maybe he never changed his address and it was against his terms of probation to move to Montreal without, we don't know. We just know his channel went dark, right? He has not done anything. So he can't do a live if he's back in Gatineau at the freaking trap house or some other trap house, right? We know he can't. And he won't. Trust that. But what if they're meeting? She has not spoke of him. She has not raged about him. She just abruptly, after 18 months, quit talking about him. And she was sleeping with a lot of guys. And she was saying this one guy, what was his name? Menton or some shit, was her new boyfriend, blah, blah, blah. But she still kept talking about Nader. She still kept talking about Nader. So, and this was a guy she was actually intimate with. So, why would she quit talking about Nader out of nowhere? Why did she take the long road? Why was she laughing and happy and excited? Why did she park at the outhouse and sit there waiting for something? She never got out of the car. She didn't take a walk. And then she just abruptly ended the damn live stream. Come on, people. Smells like Nader.
I think he could play horror games. He plays games.
Okay, so then Al Sutton Salah says about community posts, just defending about what? Hold on. Oh yeah, this one's bad.
He's playing games.
I gotta wait for this to go forward. Right there. Use this word. What does that sound like? That sounds like Pete's. He always says this at people. That can't be Salah. If he's all about... Yeah, this makes no sense. None. This right here is what did it for me. And these two, Dumb and Dumber, you know, Pete's and Chantal, nothing would surprise me. Now, I'm going to go over to this channel, and I'm going to look for this icon, okay? I think it's supposed to be the flag, the Kuwaiti flag with, you know, they do that. Okay, so let's go over to Al Sultan Salah, okay? Let's do it. Oh, my God. But that right there, I go, nope. Okay, so it's AL. We're going to look for that picture. Now, we're going to hear this guy talk right here. Let's listen to him talk. All right, StreamYards.
من بعد انقطاع دام بشكل أكثر في بعض الظروف في هذا المقطع أصدقائي جايب لكم مرحلة جديدة وهي المكتبة. يمكن معظمكم عارفينها في لعبة الببجي من بعد آخر تحديث.
Okay, so there's that. Let's go back. And I want to filter for channel. Here it is. Now, if you noticed in the chat, if you noticed this, you see how the Arabic is in front of it. Well, in the chat, it was at the end of it. So there's that. It doesn't have the Arabic in front of it. It has it at the end of it. Okay. Yeah, I seen Mo translate. Okay, so pretty much this channel is nothing's been posted in a year. So whoever said he just posted a video, no, he didn't. And all his titles are in Arabic, not English. Then he goes down here 2 years ago, and then it was in English. So let's listen to, I think he speaks in this one. I've clicked on that one before. So if you did notice, in her chat, it has this icon, which is actually more blurred. More blurred. Yes, he does. I'll go to that one too. This one, the one in her chat is more blurred than this one because this one is actually more clear, which means you copied it and then redid it. And then the Arabic is at the end of his name in her chat. So that was just something else I seen different. And then his other one is, it's Salah Al. Okay, hold on. I think there's 2 of them. No, I guess the name was just different. No, that was it. One channel. He's got one channel. Everybody settle down. Y'all, you got to investigate this stuff. You can't just type it and think it's true. Okay, so we've noticed that in her chat, and everybody, it used to be Salah, but people are typing Salah. I don't get that. It's Salah. Yeah, could be a screenshot photo. Absolutely. You can reverse image. Because did you see the weird, okay, we're going to go look at it. The weird stock images leaning against a car. That's like a Tinder picture. Why don't she have anything recent? Why don't she even just have like I said, why doesn't she FaceTime and do a couple's live stream? Because she won't. And we know everything about him. What's there to hide? Where's the secret? She won't do it. Yeah, and using the word buddy in the chat. Yup. The mod Salah is supposed to be him. She gave him a wrench. And it was in blue with a wrench. And it said the name was done wrong from his channel name. So you wouldn't even be able to click on that. Okay, so. Yeah, well, this wasn't a Facebook. This was a YouTube. And yes, he's got many Facebook accounts. And a lot of his pictures are out there under different accounts. So it's all bullshit to me. He's a 60-year-old married. Okay, so here was the other thing. Did she unmod everyone and remod the wrong one? Who knows? Okay, so here is... Let me try to find it. I want to find it. Yes, and Salah's still on Tinder. I'm going to go to barbecue chicken because I had it. Now I can't find it. Yeah, his photos all over the internet. Catfish. And I find it really hard to believe that none of her beezers would help her with this. So that's why I think this is her show This is her show. And I believe, for some reason in my mind, because we can't keep track of when her and Nader go live, go off live, where he's at, where she's at. He went total dark. So I don't understand how she just got over Nader so quick. I mean, not a word. And then she's driving the long road all excited. Something ain't right. Okay, so I gotta see if it's in this one.
She make it cluck, cluck.
Cluck. She make a cluck, cluck, cluck. What do you guys believe? Kara said someone must be catfishing as him. Yeah, it could be a friend of Nader's and he took over the account. It could have been an account. Anything. I just smell Nader in this. Yeah. But she could just laugh this off and say, hey, I created a show for you and you all enjoyed it. What's the harm in it? We're not invested in her life. I don't really care. I just like finding the nuggets and seeing if we can't crack this case. We need to crack the case. Now, we're going to watch Barbecue Chicken real quick. She throws some little nuggets out there because she has a video of Salah speaking in English, which is not as fluent as that chat he was typing in. Whoever the person actually is, I think that matters, sent them her way. Maybe a network. It is a brilliant arc. It is a good way to change yourself and maybe see Nader on the side and nobody's going to question it because they all believe that she's going to be kidnapped or she's going to take off to Kuwait and never come back. Oh my God, she gave him a copy of her passport. That's a federal offense. You see what I'm saying? Dr. On Call said, I don't think all those accounts are him. I think it's one of those people that's had their image used on the internet over and over by people who catfish people. Nader and Didi want to destroy her. Possibly. That's the other speculation. That Nader and Didi are behind this whole thing and it's somebody they know, part of a network, and Nader's going to get his revenge. He's going to destroy your channel. And there you go. They could be double-crossing her, right? Putz might be socking for her as well. Pete? Right? Sa-lie. Right. The lie. That's what Salah means. The lie. But that chat gave it away. When would you think in a million years that a guy from Kuwait would call people the R word and uneducated? Never. Never. Nad would want her to lose everything. Yeah, if he's not getting anything. Right. Well, you have to see if she's actually going to go to Kuwait. She's always talked about going to Turkey for a visit. So I don't see her getting on a plane. My God, Cuba was a disaster. A disaster. There's no way. She's either getting duped out of all her money from Nader and Didi for slandering him and disrespecting him on the internet. Actually, it is a bad thing to disrespect an Egyptian man. She's gained a lot of weight since flying to Cuba, right? All right, so let's watch BBQ before we wrap it up. And y'all can just wonder what's happening. Didi, we don't know why Didi and Nader went dark. Could be because he had to go back to Gatineau, which would explain why she was on the long road.
Cluck,
Cluck, cluck, cluck, cluck.
I always run over that fucking car! Don't respect for the group.
La 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 lee. On la 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 lee. He's got the dong. La la lee. He's got the dong. La la lee. He's got on. Dong. Dong. Dong.
That
That was gold right there.
Hi, So I am just letting you guys know.
This was all yesterday. This was her community page that never ended. It just went on and on and on and on. I'm just letting you guys know, you might not see me in the chats. Nobody cares. Moving on. Then, not even a few minutes later, she changed.
Beauty OG.
Uh-oh. Right there. She
On
changed.
Instagram.
Hold on. I'm going to mute that. She changed her name to El Rafe. Here's a stock photo. Yeah, that wouldn't be from a catfisher, right? It was all grainy, shit like that. He didn't send that to her on her phone. Give me a break. Then she censored Perfectly Imperfect's channel. She can't fit in that stupid car. Ami said that. Then she censored it. Then she's like, I'm just posting this before a lychee. Certain couple busy reaction wannabes. Grab the comment, pin it, get a heart on. You forgot a comma there. And then make a reaction to it. She couldn't stay off the frickin' community page yesterday. Like manic. Probably because she wasn't, you know what I mean? She was bored. She's getting bored with her own storyline. And then she did this whole thing. It's not a scam, blah, blah, blah. Nobody cares. Nobody even cares. Do people actually read this shit all day? I don't go to anyone's community posts. I gotta be honest. I don't even do my own. I think they're dumb. I'm not being catfished. No, because you're catfishing yourself. Moving on. And if you are, it's gonna be by Nader. Hypocrites. Okay, yeah. Mad as hell. Nobody cares. I don't know who that lady is. Don't care. All right, so let's see. We've already played this, but let me find.
You're gonna join ISIS or. You guys always think I'm zooted. Goodbye. I'm just blocking people, sorry.
Yeah,
I'm just like.
because you're high. It doesn't fit your storyline. Let's see where she covers the camera. Pete's came in the room. What's this? Oh, is that his? Hold on.
Dog. Like, honestly.
Well, it's a little late for that, dog.
Did I say.
That's just an insert. It's not on barbecue chickens unless it's right. Nope. That's when he, see, look at, in this one, the Arabic's in front of it. Right? And look at how, and then another one, it was behind it. Am I wrong? Was it always in front of it? Hold on. She lives for YouTube attention. Oh, I know. It's her real life. This makes my head just swim with bullshit. All right. It's not in there it is. Right there. He uploaded a video, and this is what he had to say.
I think it's just a lot of. I think I've grown out of it.
So then what? It got deleted? Did it get deleted? Because it's not on his channel. We just looked. All right. We're going to pay close attention. Okay, so Mo translate what he's saying. Salah is welcoming people for tuning in and watching, thanking people for making his channel successful. He's telling people he is hoping that they're enjoying the PUBG game content. See, he did a lot of gaming on his channel. He's happy, welcoming, and polite. Basically the opposite of Chantal Rage. So this had nothing to do with Chantal. And I've always found, like, his place, I don't know. Those are some really tall curtains.
طبعا بحب اوجه تحيه عامه لكل اللي ساهم في نجاح القناه وتحيه خاصه لكل الناس الصادقين اللي كانوا معي من البدايه حتى النهايه وطبعا ان شاء الله بوعدكم بالمحتوى المميز اللي يليق فيكم.
So he doesn't speak English in any of his videos. So explain to me how he can type out English, even slang words, calling people the R word, are retarded, uneducated people. Who types that? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if he's really well-to-do, I had a problem with, this is like something like you live with your parents. Your mom hung these, you know what I'm saying? And he doesn't speak English. I mean, this is all stupid to me. All of it is stupid. Could be S-Jam pretending to be him. Who knows? I can't tell you. It just smells like her and dumbass Pete's. It does. It's so, he doesn't, I know he doesn't speak English on his Facebook either, but he can go into a chat and call people retarded and uneducated. Wow, and he wants you to be a lady, Chantal, but he's talking to people like that? That's interesting. I tried so hard. I really do, Mr. J. Quinn. Swimming Mermaid said, it's Nader. Farms, do your job and find out for sure who this is. And why isn't the Farms doing reverse photos and finding out why these people aren't all... He's all over the internet under different accounts. People are stealing his content from Kuwait or from his channel. Yeah, it's weird how Nads is gone. Let's go take a look at that. Get out of there. Let's go see where he's at. Nader, where art you? Where, oh, remember this? Oh, that was so gross. Why? Oh my God. And now it's hard to even find his channel. You got to use a filter. You got to hit channel. All right, so here's his channel. He still has 8,000 people sitting around waiting for a video. It's been 3 weeks. That's not like Nader. He would do videos. Look at this one. It was like 3 in a day. You know what I'm saying? And there was the one, let's see, where they did the cleaning. Where they were cleaning the whole place out. I mean, moving couches and... So bizarre. Yes, and right after that, she started wearing a hijab. Right after that. But why would not you go, well, why would Foodie Beauty delete 2 million views worth of videos? Well, why would Nader get rid of the only income he has? Right? Why would he? This makes no sense. She changes her whole arc and he goes silent. When was his last stream? 3 weeks ago. Actually, let me look at the date. It's probably more like...
You might be able to...
Shut it. September 28th. So it's been almost a month. I think all of this is about Nader. Absolutely. She took the long road, parked outside the outhouse. She's giving you the hints. She was so excited yesterday. She was giddy and stupid, just like when she would go see Nader. On her way to see Nader, she'd just be, like, ridiculous. She's so transparent. It's crazy. I mean, she was just goofy as hell on her way to down the long road. If you go watch Quick Bees... yeah, and where's Dee Dee on her channel? Dee Dee never really posted. She only posted twice. I've been trying to figure this out. Yeah, and this was Frenchie saying, Salah's still on Tinder. He's still on Tinder. Weird. Oh my God, these were all my interrogations yesterday. Holy crap. Crazy. I listen to these when I'm doing stuff. Just so many weird things. So many strange people out there, people. You got to be careful. Anyway, so that's all I got. That I'm trying to put these little pieces together that just don't sound right. They don't add up. That guy's written English is absolutely impeccable. Impeccable. And he can't even speak English on any of his YouTube, any of his videos. Nothing. Oh, look at all the chat. Look at all the people. Hey, welcome. Thumbs up. Welcome here. First time here? Thank you. Nadia used to say how Chantal talks too much and does disgusting things on her channel. She got rid of almost 2 million views of videos. Private. Some deleted. Private. You don't think those are coming back to public? Come on. So maybe she wants to be a part. Like, he's like, you want to be a part of the haram? That's what they call a harem of women. Then you're going to have to change everything about yourself. She's been supposedly talking to Salah for 3 weeks, and Nader's been missing for 3 weeks. She wouldn't do all this for anyone but Nader. Thank you. Thank you, Aquarius Moon. That's what I said. He's the only person. She was obsessed to sickness. Obsessed. So it's one of two things. She's been doing this weird thing behind becoming part of the haram, proving she can be submissive, proving she can shut up on the internet, proving she's willing to tank her channel for him. And he could be doing it to destroy her. It may not even be about love and getting married. It may be, we're going to destroy you. Me and Didi are going to destroy you because you destroyed me. He's been absent 3 weeks on YouTube. That's not like Nader. That's his only income. So you're asking Chantal, what are you going to do for income if you destroy your channel, right? Why isn't anybody asking Nader that? Right? So if she destroys her channel, which she's not doing, because everybody runs in there and she gets the views. She's still getting the views because she created a story of secrecy, and shit don't add up because anybody that goes Google searches this guy's pictures, they're all over under different accounts. That's called a catfish. He hasn't posted anything to his YouTube channel in a year. You can clone a YouTube channel. People have done it. They've done it to Foodie Beauty. They've done it to so many YouTubers. And it was way more prevalent, right? Before YouTube went and reinstalled the thing where you could click on the little picture and say, view channel, right? You can click on it, see how many subscribers, and you know if you're at the right channel. They reinstated that, so the cloning quit. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you, everybody, for subscribing. Oh, my God. 6.5 years I've been on this platform. And, yeah, it's been a slow. I don't care, though. I'd rather gain people honestly than, you know, the lying bullshit way. Starting to make sense with the pieces. This is the longest she's has held out, not just flat out telling on herself, right? But she'll do anything for Nader. Anything. And she can't stop this Salah guy from shutting down that Tinder. Because there may be a real catfishing person with the Salah pictures that's not part of her story. Who knows? Yeah, this smells like Nader. I've said that, and I flip-flop on it. I'm like, is this guy for real? Is he going to just drain her of her money? Is he part of a network that's related to Nader? She's being trolled, and Nader's going to destroy her income just to get back at her. Yeah, I don't know why Pete's is being so shitty right now, but something smells like a skunk. Well, if he's getting paid, Pete's will do anything for Foodie Beauty because he has no life without her. I mean, she could literally say, if you don't help me with this, then you can go live with your mom. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's being sour about someone. Yeah, Dr. Phil. Yes, he will lie for Foodie Beauty, yes. If he's told to lie for her, but if she screws up, like when she went to see Nader behind everyone's back, he wouldn't say she's home, but he also, you know, he wouldn't say she's not home. Or he would say, oh, she's with family, just so people didn't know. Or she lied to him. Nobody knows. Oh, the Parkland verdict. You know what? I honestly, he pled guilty, so he didn't get innocent. It was just, he pled guilty. There was no plea bargain. The Parkland thing, yeah, he didn't get the death penalty. Well, they sit in there for 30 years anyway before they actually get injected. So what's the difference? I think spending the rest of your natural-born life in prison knowing you're going to die there and you don't know when, you don't know how, is more torture, I think, than getting the death penalty. I don't really care. He's never going to ever see the light of day, ever. And this kid had the most horrifying childhood of his life. And what he did was disgusting, wrong, and full of psychosis. right? Psychotic behavior. And if you're going to blame anyone, you need to blame the government for letting these people wander the streets and nobody's out there keeping an eye on them. We have plenty of them wandering the streets. There is no institutions anymore. So where are these people? They're in your neighborhood. And this is what happens when you destroy a child's innocence. They become psychotic. And it's sad because that's their only survival tool, is to not care about anything. Anything. So all of a sudden they're supposed to be empathetic when they hit 18 to all the torture and hell that kid went through? Okay. See, I don't do black and white. I do, let's look at the whole thing. They've closed all the mental facilities, yes. Government didn't want to pay for them. But how much money we send in? Never mind. We're at what, 50 billion, 70 billion? Mm-hmm. His childhood is in the interrogation. That's why I watch interrogations. I like to hear the interrogation before the trial. I like to hear all the things come out that they won't allow to come out in a trial. Because some things they don't feel are credible, and I think they do. In fact, that one guy, Daryl Brooks, is going through that right now. He's representing himself. He's having a fight with the judge because things that he feels are detrimental to his case are being left out. I think we should be able to hear everything. But did you notice they pick and choose what may sway a jury to feel sorry for somebody? So you got to watch the interrogations. You have to. You have to. That's when certain things come out that you don't get to hear about in trials. Oh, they don't allow cameras in the courts. Well, some of them here, they don't either. There are some states that won't allow it. It's crazy. But anyway, I'm still going to speculate, but we got to keep watching for the nuggets on the Foodie Beauty live streams because she's starting to get ballsy and go live more often. And you got to start paying attention because I believe Foodie Beauty, if she's seeing Nader, she is going to let you know in some way because to her, she wins. She wins. If you guys find out she's seeing Nader, you think she cares about the hate part of it? Nope. She wants to win. Yeah. Oh, Brooks is an idiot. It's like when that one guy, I can't remember his name. He had the dreads that stood up. What was his name? And he represented himself. Put his son on the stand and tried to use manipulation and narcissistic personality disorder traits to like literally manipulate his kid and brainwash him on the stand. How horrible for a parent to do that. Yeah, her going to the outhouse was definitely the clue. She was waiting for somebody. Or she was going to continue on. But the clue was the outhouse. And she sat there. She didn't go for a walk. It wasn't a park. There was no views. Nothing out there to look at. And she just sat there. And then, I gotta go. Why? Why? Who told you to go? A little text message roll on your screen while you were live? I'm here. I'm almost here. Or did she spot somebody? I gotta go. I don't know. But she's giving you the nuggets. Start putting them together. Put aside this whole bullshit. I mean, it would be so disrespectful to change your last name in some cultures and you're not married. Why would you change your last name like a 15-year-old on your Instagram to some guy on the internet? That doesn't make sense. You think it's her dealer? Really? At the outhouse, a public place where she could be caught? What do you think he puts it in the outhouse? Some guy came out of the outhouse while she was sitting there. That don't make sense. No. She's stupid enough to just, drive right to somebody's apartment. I didn't see her lips burnt. People are saying it, but I didn't see it. Could be part of her filter in her lipstick. But we know when she has a burnt lip. because it's all up here. I mean, that could just be, you know, cold temperatures and cracked lips in Canada. Canada's like Alaska. When it gets cold, you might as well build an igloo. There's Mr. No Madness. Did you find the seatbelt?
Yes.
Whoa! Does it work?
Yeah.
Whoa!
Well, I gotta put it on.
Right? They were scabby.
I took them off
Oh.
the avalanche.
An avalanche?
Yeah.
Wow. So we put in the passenger seat of our van. If you're not subscribed to No Madness Reaction channel, it's in my About section. We're doing a van build. So we found a $15 van seat, right? I had to clean it. I had to repair it. And then we covered it. And it's back in the van. I mean, it's in our van now. So we're going to cover the other seats so they match. They're the same color gray. It's just that they have different patterns on the seat. But anyway, we went to click in the seatbelt. So remember, the van is a 2004, but the seat came out of a 2006, right? So this seatbelt thing was probably from the back seat because they make the inside different. So that means the square on this seatbelt that clicks in was bigger, so it wouldn't stay. So we looked online, they were ridiculous through a Ford, right? And so he goes, well, I'm gonna, head over to the junkyard. And he found one. How much?
$10 a piece.
$10.
I bought 2.
He bought 2 of them. He got them out of an avalanche, and they work. Because he took parts with him to make sure. So $20. Instead of, for 2 of them, would have been $120. So, because we're not keeping these seats. We are ordering custom seats, but not this year, because winter's coming, forget it, not worth it. Wait till the spring. But we want to take a ride around, you know what I mean, in the van. So please, go over and watch our van build. That's my other channel. And then if you'd like to become a member, links in the description. And I do private videos when I go places. And I allow you into my private life. And yeah, it comes at a cost because there's no way. Not on the YouTubes, right? You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm going to be going somewhere for a few days, and I will be uploading some private videos for my members. And you always get that. And it's going to be fun. Anyway, I love you guys, and I hope you all have a good day. And let's see what happens. Keep your eye on the nuggets. Thank you.